Hello, everybody. It's Congressman Jamie Raskin coming to you from Maryland's beautiful 8th Congressional District for my favorite time of the week. It's Local Hero, and we get to celebrate the people that make life here so rich and so meaningful and special. And this is National Pet Week. I don't know if you knew that, but we are well aware of it. And so we invited my friend Cris Bombaugh, who is the president and CEO of the Montgomery County Humane Society, Incorporated, a Maryland native, a lifelong animal lover. She was formerly president of the Greater Silver Spring Chamber of Commerce during the original modern transformation of downtown Silver Spring. And she's been with Humane Society of Montgomery County for a long time, originally as a volunteer. And then she became the president and CEO, and she's overseen some tremendous changes and improvements and progress in the Montgomery County Humane Society, which we're going to talk about. But for all these reasons, you are a local hero, Cris, and I want to congratulate you and thank you.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor.
I think a lot of people come into contact with the Montgomery County Humane Society with the adoptions. So tell us about the animal adoption process and how many you guys are doing. And is it happening every day? Is it just on the weekends?
It's pretty much every day. We have animals available on our website. We list them, and folks inquire about them, put in applications for them, come in and meet them. If the animal that caught their eye online is not the animal for them, they get to meet other animals, and we try to make matches. We also try to educate folks when they are looking for a pet, and some folks come in here looking for a puppy or a dog, and they end up adopting a cat because a cat actually makes more sense for their lifestyle and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we're always educating people as to, what are you what is your lifestyle? What kind of a new family member really will work for you? So it's a lot of fun to make those matches and send them home with their new families.
You're coaching them, and but you're also checking them out, right? I mean, our daughters showed us a new reality show about a clinic that's matching potential pet owners with dogs and cats. And they're, everybody's checking everybody out to make sure it's going to be the right match, right?
Well, it's important. We want to be sure these animals go home and stay home. We're trying to keep animals out of public shelters, which is, public shelters are dangerous for animals. And so on several fronts, we're really working to keep them at home. So if it's not going to be a good fit, and we can tell that based on our experience, then we try to gently guide people towards an animal. For example, if somebody's coming in here looking for an active puppy or a puppy, half-grown dog that's going to become a very large and rambunctious animal, and what they really want is a couch potato, then we try to steer them towards the couch potatoes. So yeah, we want this to succeed. We want everybody to be happy.
Tell me about your pet food pantry, which I've never seen, and what's that all about?
It is a pantry that is supported strictly by donations from the kind people out there who want to help folks who have hit hard times, struggle with being able to feed their animals. We have cat food and dog food and cat litter, and folks just sometimes need a helping hand. And we are able to provide.
So I could come and just donate a bunch of extra cans or a bag of dog food?
Yes, absolutely. And people do this all the time.
Really? And then people who need it, they can come in when?
Right now, it is kind of every day between 11 and 4. We're going to limit the days, I think, simply because it just makes more sense. It will work better for us. But they can come in anytime that we're open and just let us know what they need. And we know
that especially during COVID, a lot of people fell upon hard times, and it was hard for them to afford food for their families, much less their dogs or their cats. And so you've played a really important role, and there are people still struggling today.
Yeah, we actually started the pantry back in the government shutdown in, was it 2017, I think, maybe?
Yes.
And so it was very helpful to folks then. And then, of course, shortly after that, COVID came along. Well, within a couple of years, and we had it there available for folks, and then COVID came, and we fired it up again, and really did a campaign for more donations, and we actually took it on the road, and we would show up in parking lots, mall parking lots, and promote it, and people would just come and pick up food. And this was in the height of COVID, before vaccines, when everybody was afraid to go out, but we were able to get food into the community, and now we're just running it here from our building.
Well, that's terrific. Tell me about one more thing, and I'll let you go. The spay neuter clinic. I know we've availed ourselves of that. Tell me, how active is that?
It is very active. We do thousands of spays and neuters every year, and spays and neuters for cats and dogs specifically. It is the first low-cost clinic of its kind in Montgomery County, and still the only low-cost clinic of its kind in Montgomery County. And spay and neuter is so important to keeping the animal population down. And again, trying to keep as many animals out of public shelters as we possibly can. So when people have a large dog and they can't afford the tremendous amount of money that it costs to spay a large dog, they can come here and save quite a bit of money and be able to get that procedure done, and keep the animal at home. Some people have come to us and said, we can't, if this dog has one more litter, we're going to have to give her up. We just can't do it anymore. So we are able to help those folks.
Well, Cris, you help pet owners and animals all over Montgomery County. I can't imagine Montgomery County without the Montgomery County Humane Society. And so, well, we're saluting you for National Pet Week, and thank you for all of your great work, Cris.
Well, thank you. It's certainly a pleasure to be able to talk about our organization and our programs here today. So thank you very much.